yes, one of my most favorite isekai, the Rising of the Shield Hero, is finally back. Yo, and I knew it was coming out this season, but I didn't know it was going to air on Wednesday. So good to know. So I am a day late. So I'll try to keep on it. But I will probably actually review it on Thursdays, actually, instead of Wednesdays, even though I do know it comes out on Wednesdays. But I think Thursday will probably work better out for me. Besides, there's not like anything else I'm really reviewing, but I will try to talk more and more about other animes that are airing this season. But not just talk about them once, but talk about them here and there if anything interesting happens within that said anime. So, make more content, I would say. And yes, I am watching other anime right now. It's just that it's going to take some time because I am backed. I am very backed right now, both anime and manga. I'm reading like four mangas right now. I'm watching like 4 to 3 different animes, binging them. So it's taking me some time. But anyways, um, not only that, but Shield Hero is also being dubbed at the same time as the subs are coming out, which is a first. Usually you have to wait 4 episodes and to get a dubbed version of the show, but nope, they're doing the dubs faster and faster every freaking year, which is impressive. So I would say they're getting their money's worth over there at Crunchyroll. I don't use it, but still, I guess someone they're getting what they want out of them. Now that being said, let's get into the review of Shield Hero. Now, things start off exactly where they left off. Nafumi is on his way, seeing where Kyutenlo is after the incident that happened. And who would have thought just wearing one dress will cause a declaration of war? But you will be surprised the most craziest things that people do to start a war back in the day. Heck, even now. I remember I was reading the book Gulliver's Travels. Not the one with Jack Black, but the actual one from, British television. And when Gulliver himself was a big dude and he was talking to the little man, and the little man always at war. And one of the reasons why they were at war is because the way they ate their eggs. And they were trying to tell each other how they should eat their eggs, and they would literally kill each other just to sell how to eat their eggs. And I know it's out of this world, so it's showing more ridiculous ideas from the outside perspective how why people would go to war. And most of the times, besides land or currency, it would be a forge of ideals, or you doing something you're not supposed to do. And Raptilia's case is for her to prove that she'll no longer be part of any form of royalty. She will not dress in any form of her former land. But she did not know this because her parents died before they were able to tell her this. So for her to put on the Miko dress was a declaration of war out of nowhere. And stuff like that happens. You were just shocked in history how people would get punished or executed just for doing the smallest little thing that they were unaware of back in the day. It's nuts. Heck, I know in the UK you can go to jail for posting mean tweets in the UK. I'm dead serious, man. That must really suck, man. Like, imagine you can't be a troll in the UK, man. But there's, anyways, off topic here. I'm just trying to tell you guys what ridiculous ways people will start warring. Some people thought Reptilia wearing a dress and starting a war was ridiculous, but it's not so far fetched. Sometimes truth can be a lot more crazier than fiction. But anyways, Nafumi had to make his way to Cutenlo. In order to get to Cutenlo, he had to go to Silkville first. And he only could bring a handful of people there. Of course, Reptilia, Vila, um, the Twin Tigers, and Satania. And that's pretty much it. And Silkville, of course, is a demi-human place, where the Beastmen live. And he seemed to got a very different kind of entrance. He couldn't bring the other 4 cardinal heroes, or other 3, because 2 of them were pretty much trying to heal from their curse, while Motoyasu was being Motoyasu. And speaking of Motoyasu, this dude is pulling his work. He's going around protecting the village in his own way for his beloved Philo. And also, if you don't know, he has a spinoff, by the way. The reason why he acts this way is because he had a spinoff or he had his own little journey. And when he came back this dude with this crazy resolve, and he seems to be almost unstoppable. But he is very handy, so you have to go read the spinoff. It's pretty hilarious. It really is. I kind of wish that they would animate the spinoff of Motoyasu and give him a reason why he acts this way. Anyways, they go to Siltville in order to get past to Cutenlo, so they need a ship. However, the higher ups there want him to stay a bit longer. They want to really persuade. You feel that they're trying to keep him there, persuade him to stay there in order to roll over there. They worship this dude very much. But Nafumi, he has a lot on his plate. Not only does he have to prepare his warriors, he has to resolve the thing of Reptilia, and he has to prepare for the Phoenix arrival as well. So it's just too much right now. But he has to do to deal with these people, despite it being nice, because usually when Nafumi goes to another village or town, he's always treated, like the cursed shield. And it's only when he had to help them when people started to appreciate him. But the first time ever, he's in one of those villages where people treat him right. Because, the shield hero was the only one who was being nice to dammy humans. So therefore, throughout the legends, dammy humans always were the shield hero out of all the four cardinal heroes. So his legacy precedes him and everything else. So he's sitting there, and unlike the other three cardinals who are also worshipped in their towns, they at least had the freedom to do what they want and do as they please. Nafumi's case is kind of like they just want him to be there, and that is it. They don't want him to really tell them what to do or take charge. They just want him to be there, like he sit on the throne. Everyone just smiles and waves, and that is it. A figurehead ruler. That's what they're called. A figurehead ruler. They have no other purpose just to sit there and smile and wave and make the people feel nice about each other. Now, you usually have a figurehead ruler in times of peace and stuff, and transition is when, everything's okay there, but yet you want to keep the people smiling and feeling high in morale. You send out someone that's like a nice, popular icon, a pretty face. They go out there and they just smile and wave amongst the peasants and commoners. They all wave back. Hey, there's our leader. He's smiling, waving at us. Yay. What a great day. Okay, back to work. That's pretty much what they want Nafumi to be and stuff. But Nafumi don't got time for that. However, it seems like one of them, the lion, wants them to already to get out and go. So right now, Nafumi's like, okay, this guy clearly wants us to go. He can help us out, but there might be a catch to this. So he's gonna have two options to weigh: to stay there a while for the Birdman's request and enjoy the party and eat the food and smile and wave, or get the heck out of Dodge and finish off his mission. But there seems to be a catch. He's stuck between two places right now. And he has to make a decision, but he has to make one very carefully. And knowing Nafumi, he's not the type of guy to make rash decisions, even in the height of the moment. That's what I like about Nafumi's character. He's all business, but at the same time, he doesn't act like an idiot. And it's one reason why I like this kind of isekai, because it still feels fresh among the other isekais. So I'm glad. A lot of people are still upset that it's not a revenge story no more, or he's angry. But the fact is that he can't stay angry all the time, or it'll be too edgy. He was able to move on and do better by himself. Now is a guy who's just on his mission and forming up his village. And if you ask me, that's way better. It will require more character development than him just being angry all the time. I like this better. That's just me. But anyways, that's what I did here. I am feeling glad for it to have us back, and I'm trying to get into the use of things because it's been a while since I've been doing a weekly review of an anime. It has been a while, as you can clearly see and stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the background. I'm Anime. Signing out.